Welcome, everyone, to Eternity Earn Podcast number 5. We appreciate you all for coming out, and we hope to entertain and educate everyone here as we push toward a better future in decentralized finance. Tonight, our host and owner, Atlas, will, as always, address the state of the community in terms of users, total value locked, the progress toward our Phase 2 token launch, and answer any and all questions concerning Eternity Earn. Without further ado, we introduce the man with the plan, Mr. Atlas himself.
Damn, that's a hell of an introduction you got there, Pumps, man. Thank you so much for great job. And man, later on we're gonna drop that nice little video you put together for the community today. We're all gonna love it. But look, guys, let's start off with the fantastic news. We're sitting at 993,339 Crow of LTV. We have 765 users, so we've had a great growth day, a very healthy environment with our members claiming, being very happy with what they're seeing, their investment compound every day and the day after that and the day after that and every day after. So guys, fantastic work. I know Steve's going to come back in a little bit later to give us the update. We've had some couple of great meetings here in the project back room as far as the marketing and development as well is going very strong. Got a very early appointment with the coders tomorrow as well to review and update. So on our end, things are looking they're looking fantastic. Gordy also has been working and adding additional work and graphics to the UI. So we're moving in the right direction, guys. The community is growing. The vibe continues to be absolutely wonderful. Yesterday was a really big AMA over at the Cobras, as well as having a great member here, Brad, come through and really impress us with the amount of work that he's put into this. He was able to bring 19 people under him by driving to their homes. And, these are people that weren't in crypto. They were in fiat, walking them over how to go from fiat all the way to Crow on MetaMask. And I was very humbled. It really touched me personally because that is what we aim for, to have people take this great opportunity and, collect those deposits, get those referrals, get people involved so that they can also enjoy the opportunity and get up to 8%. So to see someone, take the opportunity, put some time, put some effort into it, is really, really positive. To just add the irony and how things work in this world. We had SK, who has over 10,000 people in his drip syndicate, and he actually broke it down for us last night, and he said, hey, when I got started here, I did the same thing. I called people. I, went physically over to their homes. I sat with them. I explained how everything worked. I got him into the MetaMask. It got to the point, and he was so busy, and it was such, a draining task to repeat himself constantly to people, that he started making his own YouTube videos, and now he's a YouTube sensation, and has grown to such a level. But the initiative was there from day one, just to go out there and share the investment with people. You'll benefit, they benefit, everybody wins. The LTV of the project benefits. So when you take a step back and you realize the opportunity, there's so many folks that we know that would really benefit. It's just a matter of making the time, putting some effort in, and anyone that does it and does it so well as he did is really motivational to me, and I believe to the rest of you. With that, Pumpty, you made a video where you captured the audio. I'll let you actually introduce it, man, if you want to go ahead and explain what you did. Pumpty, you there, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, yeah. If you want to talk about the video of Brad, man, because we're gonna get him to go viral. He really got us excited yesterday.
It's crazy. My mic decides to act up at the wrong times, man. It's strange, isn't it?
I hear you fine, man.
So the video was about Brad, and do you just want me to share right now?
No, actually, let's just post it so people can watch it, on their time, um, independently, because it is a bit long. We got him in here. Yeah, we don't want to take it up on the stream, but we'll drop it for people. And I thank you for doing it. You put your twist on it, but we'll just put, if you can post it in the second.
Yes, sir. I just posted it to me right there.
All right, I'm back there. Sorry, my dog was barking. Probably heard something outside. So yeah, I loved it, man. It was really good. Brad, are you here, man? I think he changed his name from Brad to Bradaz. And if I search here, I think he's here. Love to give him a shout out.
He said he was giving us
Hi,
5 minutes
everybody.
for the
I'm
die.
here, but I've got 1% battery, and I am currently on the toilet.
Hey, man.
So give me.
We'll talk to you a little bit later, man. Just want to say hi. We're just getting started here for tonight. Thank you for everyone else that has come and shown up. So yeah, let me see here. Pumpty, you posted it. I thought it was really neat, and you guys can all check it out. Pumpty took the audio from the VC last night, and he made a nice little sort of meme video with Brad, just talking how excited he is, man. So other people in the community can hear it and not have to listen to the whole complete podcast, and just grab, that beautiful moment where he came out and really shared with us how well he's actually been, working and growing his investment, which is really, really fantastic. Something that we encourage all of you to partake in, as we all have a friend, if we all know somebody that we could bring into this and, get our community growing. That's a very important part. I want to be very clear with you guys that the referral system, it's not only on your deposits, but every time someone under you directly compounds, you are also getting a percentage that's being, as a bonus that's been given to you for that person compounding, and then the person below them and the person below them. So you're not directly receiving those compounds from people below them. But if you think about it a little bit, right? If you bring someone and you put, let's say, like 100 crow, and you're getting that 12%, that's 12, and then the person below them does it, and the person below them does it. When everyone in that line compounds every day, it's going to move up from, like, let's say, the sixth person down. The compound's going to go up to, the fifth person. They're going to compound, and then the fourth person above them, and then the second person. And as everybody compounds, it really comes all back to you. Obviously reduced, but it can go so deep and it can go so far that when this thing really starts moving, and you're going to see that those compounds are really going to start to be, quite juicy, and something that you're going to be pretty surprised with. Of course, nothing like a 12% right off a direct deposit to you. However, there is that compound, and when it comes to the whole multiplying of compounding, that's where you really see, the magic. That's where you see how everything really start to take off with time. So give me a quick second here, gentlemen, ladies. Okay, there we go. All right. So that's something that we want to be very proactive with. Now, it is up to everyone how much time they want to put into their referrals and growing in that manner. We are going to be focusing also on having some great YouTubers review the system, and that's a very good push for us, because as people see those videos, they come on over, they sign up, and then they start adding value to themselves as well as to the whole community through their referrals, and everyone coming in together. So that is one quick second. Yeah, that is the initiative that we're taking. Steve H is going to come in a little bit later, and we're going to go ahead and have him give us the update on the marketing of what's going to be coming up. There's some AMAs as well in the works. And, main priority also here is just development on finalizing our phase 2. That's going to be the real backbone of the project and more complex. So we'll spend a lot of time in the upcoming days going deeper into that and the education. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and see if anybody wants to say hello or ask some questions.
Hey folks, we just hit the million. I got us over the line.
You got us a what?
1 million.
Oh,
I just pushed us over the 1 million TVL.
Hold on a second. Let me refresh, man. Connect the wallet again. Oh shit! Hey guys,
You got
let's
the
fucking
soundboard?
go.
Soundboard.
Let's
Soundboard.
go.
Nice.
Wow, man. Oh, man, you went big, bro. Right on the live stream tonight, the podcast going on, man. Tell us about yourself. What's up, Serdi? Is that how you say it, Serdi?
Yeah, serialize, deserialize.
Let's
Serdi.
go.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Delo's Syndicate. Represent. So yeah, I just thought we wanted a little bit of that psychological barrier breaking. So let's go.
Oh man, we've got a banner, man, specifically for this lined up. Let's see if Gordy's is in here, and he's gonna drop it. One quick moment. Let me see here. He is. Gordy's here. Gordy, you want to do the honors, brother? And
it's on its way.
Fantastic,
On its
fantastic. Huge
Awesome.
move, man. I you caught me, by surprise. I was prepared, but I actually wasn't expecting it to happen in the stream. I knew it would come eventually, but not exactly as we were here, man. Very slick, and wow, man. I mean, there's nothing else to say, but
Let's go.
freaking amazing, man. So, man, just put a smile on my face, and I think for the rest of the guys here. D-Lo, man, that crew, that syndicate is off to like to the races, man, in such a way. Unbelievable, guys. So, man, how long have you been in the project, brother? Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and the investment and how it's been going for you with the compound bun? I'd love to hear a little bit more about you and how the rest of the community also get to know you a little bit.
Sure. So I was lucky enough to be there on 420. Got in just before the stroke of midnight there. Been compounding ever since, and yeah, the numbers don't lie, man. Let's see how far this can go.
Fantastic. Have you been sharing the link and bringing some of your people in the space or from the real world? How you been doing with your referrals, or you're just mainly investing your own funds and compounding?
So far it's just me,
Okay.
and I'm basically just collecting data, but work in progress, man. I've been talking about it around me, and much like Brad yesterday, it's people who have never been in crypto at all so far. So I'm gonna have the honor of bringing them along and getting them wet. Or no, that's not what I meant. But
I get what you mean. Absolutely.
Diving off the deep end. That's more what I was aiming for.
Well, look, it's quite normal when you run into a new investment to be cautious and to do a little bit of due diligence. And that's expected, and that's actually encouraged, right? For folks to understand what they're getting themselves into. That's why we have this great Telegram group and such a fantastic team of mods and admins and community members. So they can come in here and see that there's not a bunch of clowns or rude people. It's a great environment. People are loving. They're really empathetic. They're helping each other out. That in itself, I think, is a very strong part of eternity and what we're trying to do here. So, we're always welcome to talk to them and to let them see who we are. And because you can see the environment is friendly, there's not, as in other groups that I've seen around, it's like it's like a, how would I really describe it for you guys? It's a free for all kind of Wild West. Okay, I'm going to try to get a referral. I'm going to try to get in this guy's DMs. I'm going to try to attack this person, and that's not what we wanted here. That's what we blocked the links for people keep posting and teams. Hey, join my team. We're going to do this or we're going to do that, and that competitive kind of environment. I don't think it's healthy when we're trying to show unity, and that we're all in this, and we don't have to fight in here for our referrals. Like, we're here to share, we're here to grow, we're here to ask questions, we're here to educate, and again, create that environment when, if you bring somebody here, they're not going to get poached. They're going to actually be able to come and do their due diligence and get comfortable. And like in any investment, you generally want to put your little, if you're going to get in a hot bath, you're going to put your hand or your toe in the water. If you're going to get in a pool, you want to make sure the temperature is set right. You want to make sure that you're not going to be shocked or get burned or freeze to death. And that's just the way generally people go into investments. That's one of the reasons, guys, that we also have changed the way that the deposit part of the current version of DRIP is made. They have a round robin system where it skips, the deposits. So let's say your buddy put in $20 on the first day, just kind of do his due diligence and seeing how the MetaMask worked in the whole system. The next day he comes in, he's like, hey, I'm going to put 1,000 now. I feel more comfortable. I know how to work this. I've seen a community. I've done my due diligence. I've been on YouTube. I get it. I understand. Let's go for it. And in that system, when he puts that $1,000, even the next day or the same day, it's going to the person above you. And then, the next deposit is third deposit, maybe in a week or so, it will go to the person above that in a round robin system. That is actually, in my opinion, and a lot of the teams, not really the way that we want to do it. If you bring anyone under our phase 2, all of the deposits, are going to come to you. Okay, that's something that we believe is fair. If you're putting the work in, you're putting time in. It should not be round robin. Now, let's say the taxes on the compounding there every day, that system is going to continue to be a round robin, as it does, increase the rewards for everyone. If they're in a syndicate group, they're going to wake up and say, oh man, I got this nice compounding coming in, and it's through the round robin system. So I just wanted to add that, as we going to try like every night to throw a little bit of more information about phase 2. So it's not too much information when it's time, and it's too confusing for everybody to really process and digest in a one sitting type of situation, because it is pretty complicated. And kind of the more that we talk a little bit about some of the features, for those of you that have not spent your time yet in understanding the DRIP ecosystem and how it works. Also, we encourage you to check out SK Crypto's channel on YouTube, because he's got so many videos that just break it down. One of my favorite, actually, it's about 10 months old, and he breaks down really how the reward system and the compounding rewards flow up. That's one that I really, really like. I could post a link here a little bit later, or when we're done with the podcast this evening, because it never hurts to start getting the information, early, right? So you're more prepared to seize the day and take advantage of the opportunity, especially when it comes to our token launch. So, hey, Roller Girl, nice to see you here.
Hey, how's it going?
Fantastic. We just hit 1 million. Crow.
Whoa, are you serious?
Congratulations.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We are excited.
I had no doubts. I knew you would. It was just a matter of when. Didn't think this soon, but that's awesome.
We were surprised. We knew we were close, but our friend here, he came in. I don't want to say his name wrong. Sergey, from the D-Lo Syndicate. Those guys are on fire, man. Those boys are just going so hard.
Is killing it.
He is, man. He's got a team of killers over there in that syndicate. What's up, Brad?
So cool.
What's up, Brad? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, Atlas. How are you, bro?
I'm wonderful, and man, just spreading the word and talking to people and telling about your story. It's something like that I think others should be inspired of. Our boy Pumpty Dumpty here made a video about it and going over your wonderful rant yesterday of excitement and just pure like flow of energy and happiness and understanding the investment and taking advantage of that and taking it to a whole nother level, man. So how does it feel to be famous here at Eternity?
Man, that is fantastic. It feels great.
And what are these people telling you, man? They made their investment. They're hitting a compound button. Like, it's almost too good to be true. Are they, like how is the feedback? Because I got, I'm curious to see what they're saying.
One of the interesting things is the amount of Aeon that people were getting today compared to the last few days. They are super hyped because I told them for X amount of investment you should get X amount, which and they are, well, all right. I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter, but for £1,000 at the beginning of the week, you were getting roughly 5,300 crow. Today, people are getting 6,600 crow. So they're like, oh, I'm ahead of the curve. This is great. I'm going to put another £1,000 in. Like, people are just hype. Like, the train is rolling. I signed 3 more people up today, but they were from that existing 19. But I got four more people to see tomorrow, and I got another 2 people to see at the end of the week.
Holy shit!
This
man.
guy, Brad.
Oh man,
I think I'm
killing him.
I'm only joking.
Wow, man. Have you always been so like proactive, man, and a person that just sees his opportunity and is willing to put the work in, like a self-motivated kind of guy?
Yeah. So anything I get my claws into, I tend to to run it at 100%. Previous to this, I was a personal trainer. So that I have that sort of that gym drive. You got to be disciplined and yeah.
Oh man, that's great that you're bringing it to something, and instead of pumping the iron, you're pumping the rewards, you're pumping those deposits, pumping the compounds, and growing those bags in such a fantastic way, man. Congratulations, man. Stay with it. I hope that SK talking here last night was showing you that you are absolutely on the right path, man. You're giving it the seriousness that it deserves. You're treating it as a business that you want to grow. And that's how he started, and someone that has 10,000 people, it's really mind boggling. Right. And I didn't know, honestly, that he started by going, and driving just like you did and sitting down with people one by one. I never asked him, how it really began, and to hear him, come here and explain that, it made perfect sense. And it made sense how he went to YouTube to put those videos over there. So he wouldn't have to repeat himself constantly, because as you go out there and you get your pitch down and you're talking to people and you already know the questions and you find your own style of explaining it, it's fantastic. But there comes a point where the same questions and the same stuff starts happening, that it just seems very wise after some time that you go ahead and find a way to do it. I mean, we're gonna have those marketing materials as well. Working on a really nice, like 1-pager, 2-pager. Not really let's say a white paper. It's more of a light paper where people can read it and get the gist of it, and then we could follow up and answer questions about it when we show it to like a new investor that's going to come over here. So again, man, stay with it, and I'm going to keep coming to you often for updates on how things are going for you. Your compounding, man, today was beautiful, like yesterday, I would imagine, or even better. Could we assume that?
Certainly can. Again, never boasting, but I'm quite happy to to share my numbers with the crowd if anyone's interested. But again, don't want to boast. So
cool, man. Just stay working on those gains, and yeah, we want to add a little bit to that. We don't want to be on their main chat posting too much. We don't want to make people feel that they're not at our level, especially those that are coming in. And for now, we're just going to keep it that way. Maybe at some point, if some people are confused or wanting some clarity as to how real some of these things are, we'll go ahead and do that. But at this point, I mean, I think the whole system it works well. It speaks for itself. Within the first, I think 20 seconds of depositing, you see your gains. I mean, this thing is literally making all of us money while we sleep. There's the old saying my family used to tell me, money doesn't grow on trees, right? And there's a lot of programming that we have from our families. I think one time I even heard, "Hey, turn the lights off. We don't own the electric company." And these things, when they're told to you as a child and they go into your mind, they kind of get engraved, and we start forming these opinions about money and fearing investments, fearing taking risk. And a lot of folks get into the whole mentality of hoarding or keeping money in the bank. And if you put $1 million in the bank, the same moment you do it, the bank's going to go ahead and issue $9 million of credit and loans based on that deposit that you make, because that's just how the system is rigged on the banking side. That's unfortunate, but that's the reality of how it works. And if you wanted to get a loan today, it's pretty low interest. But if you wanted to actually get some ROI for, or even a CD, I don't think you can even get a yearly CD for over like 1%. Okay, I'd have to actually go and look. I don't look at that stuff because I've known for years that it is not wonderful compared to what you can do in crypto, and especially in a system like this. I got a lot of friends that are parked on, in Cardano or Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we're going to be having some serious conversation with people like that and say, what is it going to do for you? Are you going to sit there for the next 5 years waiting for Cardano to hit 10 and say, is it working for you? Because that's what you should be doing, or at least take a portion of that and put it into, let's say a high reward, high return. Everything has risk. We're not going to lie. There's always risk to anything that we do. Now, we've studied this and we're doing this in a safe way with a smart contract that no one can pull the liquidity out of, not even us as developers. That's why it's so important to always explain to folks that when they put their investment into this contract, it is there. It's going to stay there, and you have to work your initial investment back into your wallet. But that's the whole fun of it, getting it back while it compounds. So I think we all understand that. But there's definitely a lot of mentality there of fear and hoarding cash. I know people that actually bury cash in their backyard. I'm not going to say any names or give you their address, but I can tell you that they're just been programmed to not really invest correctly or take some risk and grow their financial stability and just overall health. And I think we all know people like that. I think that something like this is very simple. One of the things that we aim to do, not in the next week or two, but let's say in the next couple of weeks or months, is to put our user interface into a application that we can put for download for your mobile device. And you can download it. It's very easy to use. You'll be able to use your credit card and purchase our native token, or purchase Crow directly to put into the miner, or do our phase 2 and handle everything just right from your phone. Compound. You don't have to go to MetaMask. You don't have to go to any exchange. Everything's included all in one. You'll have a QR code that you can show your friend, while you're, having dinner, or you're having a talk, or they're over at your house. And with that QR code, they load it up, and now they're signed up under you, and now they're in the game. When we build that, I think there's going to be so much reach for like the regular Joe who wants to go from an average Joe to a savage Joe, right? And with this application, let's go, Pump. Let's go. So there's so many people out there, truck drivers, nurses, police, let's just say, anyone that is not really, let's say, like a crypto expert or enthusiast as we are, and doesn't have a lot of experience in investing, but they can put a small amount. That's the beauty of this. Little things compound to very, 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 very big amounts if you just give it enough time. And that's kind of the thing too that I want to reiterate for all of you. When you talk to somebody, or even for yourselves, you don't have to put a lot of money into the system. It's built to start small, not put the house and get a third, fourth mortgage to come and join us. That's just greedy, and you don't need to. Be mindful, be safe. Let the magic of compounding work in your favor and those around you as well. And as people become more comfortable, as people see that this project's really having great traction, and it's got a great team, it's got a great community, they're going to feel more comfortable and say, okay, actually, let me put in a little bit more. Let me grow that investment. We've got two systems that are going to be quite different, but both giving a great reward system. And let them play in both. Let them try them out. So let's see if anybody wants to say hello or talk a little bit about how the investment is going, or maybe they have a question.
Guys, don't leave it down to me every day.
Oh man, well, we like having you. It'd be nice to hear from somebody else, bro. But yeah, at least let's see here. Let's pick on somebody. Let's pick out somebody. Is there anyone here that is the first day at Eternity, first time being here, or first time on the podcast? They've been around, they're investing. I'd love to meet you if you'd want to say hello.
I see somebody. I don't want to pick on them too hard. I think I might see it.
Yeah, and somebody might be
Shell?
cooking. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on,
Shell?
guys?
What's up, Shell?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? What's going on, Reese? Hey, what's going on, Atlas?
Doing great. Talk to me, man. How you feeling? What's life like for you today?
I'm exhausted. I barely slept the last 2 nights, so I'm running on fumes right now. But I just got home from work not long ago, and Reese told me to jump in here, and he's been poking at me for a while about crypto and stuff, and I haven't spent a lot of time trying to educate myself and stuff like that. So, but I've been hearing about. I've been hearing about this compounding interest and stuff like that, and so I guess I just don't know a lot about kind of what you guys have going on here and stuff like that. And Reese is trying to educate me, but so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm super new to this, but I'm very interested in looking to invest. I recently just started making a lot more money in terms of my actual career, and but I'd like to start putting money aside and investing and trying to put away a little nest egg for retirement and stuff like that. So
That's great. You sound like you're in the middle of something, and I don't want to be rude and take your time. I thank you for speaking.
Was barking at me.
I have a dog too. I love them, and yeah, if it's not the right time to really sit and chill and talk, I don't want to put you on the spot, man. Thanks for reaching out, and look, you're definitely in a fantastic team. There's some real killers over there that are really understanding this and can explain it. And if you follow what they're telling you, they're a great bunch of guys that you can start to learn from and get involved with and invest. And anytime that you have other questions or you just want to hang out with us, I mean, this Telegram voice chat's open pretty much 24/7. There's great people here to always answer your questions. So you have the support that's needed. I'm personally here 7 p.m. Eastern every day. Just the same way you compound and you earn every day. I'm here. The rest of the team is here as well. So welcome to Eternity, brother. Pleasure to meet you. And I don't know if you've invested. I don't know if you invested yet or not, but when you do, I'd love to hear how that's going for you, man.
Perfect. Yeah, I'd like to. I'm going to talk to Reese about getting together here in the next week or so and going over this in a little bit more, greater detail. And I do have money that I have set aside to invest. So just got to get a little bit more knowledge about what everything's all about, and then kind of get started.
And start small, man. Get your feet wet, get comfortable. This isn't a race. There is absolutely no rush. We're going to be here for the long term. And the most important part is that everyone that comes and joins us just really understand the investment, what it's about, how it works, so that you can actually invest in a way where you've got a strategy and you know what to expect and to how to operate really without making any mistakes or lowering your returns. There's a couple of features and a couple of ways to maximize yourself. But look, you're at the right place at the right time, and when you're ready, no rush, bro. You're with a great team and a great project, and we hope to see you soon.
Absolutely, sounds good. Nice to meet everybody.
Okay, take care, man. That's wonderful. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about before of, bringing your friends over and getting to know us and talk to us. Man, that's the beauty about this community and this group, that we're here to help each other. A lot of people want to do their due diligence, and you should. You need to see where you're putting your money. You need to talk to the folks. Look at their website, look at the socials. I mean, we're just getting started. That's all being polished and coming out. Most of the people here are investing because they know us from the past and other projects. So they already have that due diligence in place. But we need to think about the folks that don't know us, that are not in our inner circle, or we've met along the way. So we're doing everything in our power the right way to create that atmosphere, to create the legitimacy of the project, and give anyone really a really good feeling of what they see, what they hear, the way that they're spoken to, the way that the community is engaging. The language that we use as investors ourselves, and the way we just project the seriousness and I think the professionalism of each one of us as a community member and investor here. So I'm really proud of everyone. Thank you for the way you're carrying yourself, the way you're communicating with others, the way that you're interacting and working as a beautiful team. So let's see if anybody else wants to maybe give a comment or a question. We'd love to hear from you. We see Savage is in the house. What's up, Savage? Are you able to say hello for a minute? Or you got stuff going on?
I don't know how my mic's doing right now. I'm setting up a new computer.
Great, man. He's in direct.
Yeah, man. How's it going?
Man, beautiful. We just hit the 1 million crow.
Yeah, I saw
excited.
That. Hell yeah.
Wow, milestones. We already got the 2 million already printed, by the way.
But good, man. Proactive. You gotta think it into existence.
Yeah. Well, you got to be prepared, man. And that's kind of the whole vibe. The thing we're trying to get everyone here prepared. What integrity would I have if I came to talk to you? If I came to speak to you about a opportunity of investing, and I'm not prepared, that would be that would be a letdown. That's why we encourage yourselves to keep learning and being able to understand and invest correctly, and show all of your folks that you're bringing in what the risk, what the rewards are, and how to function and operate with a strategy that's going to maximize the investment long term. I see, man, the man with the plan, Steve H, is in the house. Steve, man, would love to hear from you with those updates. He's got some great things to share with the community on the marketing, the efforts that he's been working on nonstop, like a savage man, in the background. Go ahead, Steve.
All right. Yeah. Thanks there, Atlas. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Did you know we just crossed the 1 million crow?
I missed it.
Well, you're in it. You're in it, man. Rejoice in it, brother, because it just happened. Team D'Lo was already tactically like a cobra in the grass, waiting to strike,
Got it.
came and dropped that 1 million on us, bro. So man, take it, brother.
Are you in here, D'Lo? You're the man. All right, guys. Well, yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming here. I apologize that video has taken a little bit longer than anticipated, but we want to make sure it's right, make sure that you guys have a good tool to use when you're going out to, kind of show your referral link to educate people and show them what this project is all about. So that will be coming soon. I anticipate it will be tomorrow, and we're going to have the templates ready for you as well. However, in the meantime, we have started to, from this point or up to this point, we have done no marketing that has been paid for whatsoever. We've been going out organically, getting lounge owners, getting influencers to come in, join the project, and that's why we've grown in such a way without spending that budget. However, and this is music to my ears, we are now officially going to be starting our paid marketing campaign. And it has already begun. There are several things that are in the works. We're going to be doing some Twitter influencers, all the smaller stuff like CMS, 10 subreddits. We're also going to be getting some YouTube influencers going, as well as many various different items. You'll start to see it popping in the chat, and we're going to tag them. I don't think we'll pin them all because it might overwhelm you. But, we will be posting them all in the chat, showing you what we're doing. Gordy's going to be making banners for them, showing each individual one. So you can look for the banners if you're scrolling up to see what we're up to. But yeah, we're going to be getting really busy here. It's time to start the paid marketing, and it's been structured this way for a reason. We wanted to keep it organic to build up an organic base that is solid. We've got a rock solid community before we start bringing in the people from paid marketing, because as we all know, that can sometimes not bring, we'll just say, the best quality investors. But when you already have a solid base to work with, and you've got a team, community members that are educated, and just the great guys in here as well, people are supporting the project, backing it up. It makes it so much easier to onboard people to the project, to teach them, show them the right way to maximize their earnings with that already established. So, we're really happy to announce this. And I personally am as well, because I'm ready to rock and roll here. And especially with the new launch upcoming, I'm very, very excited to really blow it then. And that's what we are saving a good portion of the budget for. But yeah, we got great things coming. And Atlas, if there's anything you want to add, go ahead and feel free, my brother.
Hey, Steve, can I let's get this crypto, please?
Let's get this crypto.
Man, fantastic, bro. That sounded rough. I love it. Oh, man, the excitement tonight. 1 million. You did a great job there, buddy. We see Aphrodite Morales in the house, all the way live and direct from Australia. Aphrodite, if you are able to say hello to the community, we'd love to hear from you. Let's see if she's available. Give her another 20 seconds. She might be away from the phone on a headset, but yeah, she's new into this and learning from SK and watching the videos. Fortunate's got an appointment. I think she's got like 12 great investors over there from Australia that come in and be a part of her syndicate. So someone on the up and coming track here at Eternity. So hey, for the guys over there with D'Lo. Man, this is going to get better as we start to see other teams form, and bring value, man. You don't want to always have to carry the weight on your shoulders. As a team effort, we all really want to interact, and we all want to grow and build those wonderful syndicates where we're all working together as a team and putting all our resources and helping each other. So yeah, I guess Aphrodite is not going to be speaking with us tonight. Is there anybody else that wants to come say hello, talk about how your investment is going, or have some questions for us here? We'd love to hear from you.
I do.
Go ahead, ma'am. Go right ahead.
It's Roller Girl. You should
I
know me
know.
by now, Atlas.
I I
Um,
I know. Roll on through.
cool. I just wanted to say that anybody that's new that's listening, this is definitely the one you guys want to get in on, especially if you're new to crypto. The compounding is crazy. The contract is flawless. Atlas and Pumpty and Steve and Fortunate are in here like 24/7
Let's go,
to answer
roller.
any
Let's go.
question. Yeah, and especially definitely if you are new and you have no idea, don't get into all of the plays where you think you're gonna 100x in 2 days or whatever. Definitely put your money into this one. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing.
TYOR there on the roller girl
Yeah.
coming through. I love
Yeah.
it, man. Sound excited. Has your daughter compounded yet? I know I keep asking you that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We have both been. It's crazy how much it's compounding. I didn't even know about the 1 million. That's crazy, but I knew it was coming eventually. Now, next 100 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, 100 million. Let's go.
You think you can do
Well,
it?
I think
guys,
it goes
guys,
one and
we
then
gotta
two.
walk before we run. Let's do 10 million, and then we're gonna hit that 100 right after.
No, man. Dream big. If anybody can do it, it's this team for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh, you said the key word there, dream big, roller girl. Man, I love that. I think that I'm a person that really buys into that. Especially understanding that, if you want to predict, right? Let's look at it this way. If you want to predict the future, your best way of doing that is really to create it. That's where you really take control.
Please.
You know what
And
I'm
you can
saying?
only
Like,
create
oh, I want
what
to.
you're dreaming. So if you dream something small, you're going to get something small. If you
Right.
dream something big, chances are you're going to get something big. And just from hanging around in this space for the past year and a half, like I have seen all the rugs, all the scams, and all the teams that weren't the best, but you guys are aces in every category.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that's a big part of this, and the community and the people that have been with us as part of putting the project together from day one, advising us. That says a lot. That really says a lot to me. It says a lot, I think, to the other investors and other community members when they look around and they say, "Well, look at the people who are involved here. People with reputations, a ton of experience, that understand that the value of their crypto is something that they're just not going to put in anyone's hands. They are wise investors who've been around the block. They know how this game works, and they have a following. They have respect from their people. They're not your typical, page filler advertiser that, for a couple of dollars they're going to get a soapbox and talk about you. That's what you're going to find here. That's not what you're going to see here. So it's really a team effort. It really is. Keep
There's
going,
no
roller
moon
girl.
boys.
Keep going.
There's no there's no moon boys here, and everybody that is on this team has proven themselves in this space, not just for a year, but years. So proof is in the pudding, right? As they say.
And it sure is tasting good.
I know. And look at this 1 million with organic growth, just word of mouth. Marketing hasn't even started. That's
Easy.
crazy.
It is crazy. And we're holding it back a lot of it because, for example, a lot of these really expensive, groups and YouTubers that have like hundreds of thousands of views, we don't want to go without, like as I say, dress to impress, right? You want to come with your best look on your user interface, on your website, on your socials. And we want to keep things quiet until we get our token out. We want everyone who knows about it, that's been patiently waiting for over a month, to really have the opportunity to seize the day, to know that we're valuing your interest, we're valuing your sacrifice and patience, and we want you to get in your position. We want you to capitalize and not feel all of this pressure. We've seen so many launches where they're a mess, and part of it is that they create too much buzz, they create too much drama, and another even bigger problem is that they do too much whitelist and pre-sale, and then there's no room for buy pressure from investors that heard about it and want to come in, and we're identifying that, and that's why we're rolling ourselves out in the way that we're doing, so that it's a smooth stealth launch. You guys get in, you know about the project, you're already invested into the miner, and now you're coming into the token side. You're going to come into our grand reserve to get your 2% stable return, plus all of the reward benefits that come with that system. And you're going to be able to have that user interface that when we go out there and we're reviewed, we're going to stand out. You guys already seen the previews of what Gordy's put together, and our development team is actually tying up together with the website and a D app. So we've got this, I think, pretty well versed and understood of our roadmap of how we want to come out and how we want to be perceived and how we want to really tackle the market. So that's all in the works. And Roller Girl, you're definitely appreciated. We've known each other for some time, and I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for that, man.
Want to know what else I like?
Tell
I
us.
could go
Yeah,
on.
definitely. And I'd love to
Not
Keep
much
going.
going on.
to the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Roller.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just going to tell you something else I love about this team.
All right. Well, you keep that in mind. I just wanted to add a quick note with
Sure.
YouTube here and with any of the other promotions, just like Atlas was saying. When you're doing marketing, it's always good to not only, beat them down on the price. I hate to say that, but that's what it is. You want to get a good deal for your marketing spend. And my personal goal is to stretch it as far as we humanly can go. That's always the goal with any budget whatsoever, whether it's big, small, or right in the middle. We do have a pretty significant budget here, Roland, so I'm looking forward to using it and using it wisely and effectively. But one reason we don't want to go with any of the bigger names, bigger channels for now is we've already got some good traction here. But whenever you do a follow-up video on YouTube or even follow-up posts, regardless of us being two different parts of the ecosystem, follow-up videos will typically get a 60% less click rate, and then it will have about a 62% less retention rate. And retention rate is the key with marketing spend. So if your retention rate is high, even if you have to pay more for one shot, one item, it's always better to go with that than to spend on a lot of different things that have a very low retention rate and people who are actually going to come and be interested. So we are doing the analysis of the marketing spend and making sure we're spending it wisely, effectively, and stretching it as far as we can go to get as many people with us as possible into this community. So just wanted to mention that because he's absolutely right. We want to save our big guns for after phase 2 is out. And once phase 2 is out, we're ready to rock and roll. And go ahead, Roller Girl.
That's awesome. That was a good summary of the marketing plans. But I just wanted to say one thing I love about this team is that you guys are really educated and on the same page. Sometimes when you go into a project and you ask a question, one model answer one way, one will answer a different way, and you never know what's going on truly. But here you guys are all on the same page. This is open, like Atlas said, basically 24/7. So anybody that's new to Crow and doesn't know how to buy it or get in on this, there's always somebody here to answer a question, and it doesn't matter who you ask because everyone is equally knowledgeable. So I love that about this.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks you. Thanks so much. I mean, we try to be, on board with each other. We have calls every single day. I guess that's fun in the calls. We have calls all throughout the day constantly. And we like to keep the team, making sure we're working together instead of against each other. So I do appreciate you saying
For
that.
sure. Yeah, because it's not an easy one to explain either.
Right, right.
So it's pretty impressive that you guys can all explain it exactly the same way and are all on the same page. I think that is really good, and the community is pumping, which is also really important.
Yeah, exactly. And also, this is our first claim day, and what are we doing? We are
What?
gaining more TVL. We're rising. So
It's claim
this is
day? How
for
did I miss
certain
this?
people. For certain people. So
Oh,
it
okay.
depends on when you invested, but this is our first day where you can actually have
Yeah,
met
the first
7 days.
day.
Right, right. So if you were early, this would be your 7 days, but if people came later, they got a few more days to go.
Okay, cool.
But it just
I was
shows,
waiting for it. Yeah.
right. But yeah, it just shows, how strong this project is, how much people believe in it. And even gives me more faith to just maybe sleep instead of 2 hours, just one. And I'll one per day. But yeah, I'm excited, and we got such a great community. It really is encouraging for us to see that.
Speaking of sleeping, I love that I can sleep if I want to instead of worrying about watching the chart and being up like 10x, and then all of a sudden in the morning you're like down to floor.
Preach. Preach.
Yeah. So the only thing you need to wake up for if you want is to compound your crow or your Aeon.
Preach.
Yeah. So that is another benefit to getting into this project.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And yeah, so Atlas, if you had anything to add, or if anybody else has any other questions, we're happy to take them.
Yeah, I just want to make a few little statements right quick. First of all, Atlas, man, you're a well-spoken guy, bro. Very educated, man. I have never ever been in a Telegram channel and had the person behind the channel, man, speak so well, man, so spoken, man, and just like, bro, you had me from the first time I heard you speak. Like I was like, dead on. Like you had already, had me like bullish on it just from the way you talk. Like you could have been a whole scam, but the way you would, you give out the information and how you're so helpful, bro. That's what sold me on it. And then once I found out about the cold compounding, which made me want to get into it even more. I've been in, quite a few cryptos over the past year and a half. I've been in quite a few rug pulls, some honey pots, man, and I've got to the point, man, I'm kind of sick of it. I was up like 13K, didn't even pull out, whole project failed, and it kind of discouraged me a little bit with crypto. But I started getting back into it, and I found this, man, and like, man, I'm kind of solid on it, bro. Like, I'm glad that someone of your your expertise, decided to come up with something like this, man, and put it out to the public, bro, because it's a lot of us out here who are living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people, who are just trying to make ends meet, man. And I feel like, bro, this is like a diamond in the rough. Like, this is a real gemstone. And like, you just don't know how many people's lives you changed, dude. So hats off to you. Hats off to your squad.
Thank you. Thank
Everybody
you.
in the Telegram. And I'm just glad to be here, man. So
We're glad to have
Thank
you, man.
keep it going.
Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, I appreciate you noticing that and commenting on it. I'll be frank with you, man. Sometimes I've had people in my career as a business person tell me, "Man, Atlas, you could sell ice to the Eskimos, or you could sell anyone anything." And you know what? I tend to disagree with that, because anyone that could sell anything to anybody, in my opinion, is a con artist, right? You need to, as a person that's out there and you're building a business and you're getting people excited about it, there's a level of integrity that comes with it. And if you don't believe, at least for me, if I don't believe in the product, if I don't believe in the business, I don't believe in opportunity, I don't put my name, I don't put my face, I don't put my time or my money into it. There's a big difference. And sometimes when I hear that comment from folks, I tell them that story. I say, look, that's not the way it is. It might sound that way, but I come at it from that approach, man. There's a big responsibility when you're speaking to folks and you're connecting with them. For me, it's a huge responsibility. So I don't take it lightly. I do my research. I do my due diligence. Everyone here on the team are experts. They're wonderful people, professionals at what they do, and we understand that the product has to be safe. We've altered it to make sure that that's the case here, and that's really the beauty about the project is it's the whole team, the community here holding it down. And again, thank you for your comment, man.
No, bro, thank you, bro. And I'm gonna continue to put people on, bro, and continue to be the best person, man, you can be, man. And thank you again, bro. And thanks Tesla, man. The guy that's in the chat, bro. He actually had recommended this to me. I know him from a previous project, man. So shout out to him. So man, like I said, continue to do what you're doing, bro, and I'm on board.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Well
Let's
said.
go.
Thank you so much for all the good comments. We really do appreciate it. Give us some encouragement. And I'd like to, also, Atlas, if you're good to kind of hold it down here for a bit. I do need to get running, set up some more deals. And does anybody else have any more marketing questions before I head on out?
I think we're good, brother.
I guess I explained it too well. Well, I'm going to do more marketing.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Steve
All right,
H.
thank you, everyone.
Doing a great job.
If you ever need anything, hit me up. Will be tough to get a hold of, but just blow me up if you need to. All right.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Man, that was a great comment. Crypto Hustler in the house. Thank you again, man. We love it when you guys come and share with us your comments and questions. I see John Joe just showed up. I don't know if you want to say something, my friend, if you want to say hello to the community or ask any questions. We'd love to hear from you if you are available to speak. I understand some people might be with their families or in an area that's loud, or maybe they're shy. They don't want to talk. That's fine too. You can just stay here and listen to us and get learning and see the environment that's really happening here with us in this community on a special day. It's April, where I'm at. It's April 27th. We just crossed midnight. I think most of you in America are still in the 26th, but again, we have a lot to be proud about from this community and the way they've stepped up. We're looking at the contract on a daily basis, monitoring the activity, the compounding, the buying, and also the selling. And people are really understanding and buying into the optimum strategy of the 6-to-1. We have a lot of folks that are wanting to do a 14-to-1, 29-to-1, and so forth. And we encourage you guys to play and invest and create the strategy that you want. If you want to go above that, you're more than welcome to. It does not hurt the LTV. It actually benefits you. It benefits the system. And if you want to go ahead and you want to do that payday, we encourage you to also pay yourself to get your investment back. Just don't go below the 6-to-1 to maintain everything running smooth, especially for yourself. Because even if there's characters that come here and they want to keep claiming, they're just doing a disservice to themselves, not really to us. Their returns are dropping exponentially every time that they go beyond the 6-to-1 and they start to claim more. So with that said, is there anyone else that maybe want to say something, ask a question, make a comment? We'd love to hear from you. All right. Mr. Pumpty, if you can go ahead, and we're going to go and head to just hanging out. We're going to close the recording for the evening. We don't want it to be too long, so those folks that weren't able to be with us or maybe in a different time zone or just busy, they'll be able to come back and get some of the updates that we delivered tonight in the podcast, and we'll just hang out here and talk amongst ourselves for a bit. Thank you.